Yo, CJ Trades back with another one. Today, I'm going to be going over my 15-minute zero DTE strategy and what I'm looking for. The first thing we are looking for, guys, is time away from the EMA 5. This is so important because we're not betting on the price to go up or down. We're betting for it to revert back to the mean. So that's going to have to be the first thing I add to this list. Since we're going to be using a 15-minute chart for this example and this strategy, we're really looking for 4 or 5 candles away, not touching that EMA 5. The second thing I'm looking for is I'm looking for a trend break or trend change. That way I know how I'm going to enter into the play. The third thing I'm looking for is an upper ATR4 or lower ATR4 touch, also known as the Keltner channel. Now that we got the basics covered, let's get into Webull, and let me show you a few examples of this. Alright, we're going to talk about SPY. SPY is by far probably one of my favorite large caps to trade. Always so much volume on it, and this 15-minute strategy has worked for me for about 6 months now. So I'm going to show it to you. So basically, this is perfect. So this is the first candle of the day, right? This is our 945 candle. Obviously, as you can see, it's like a big selling candle. But what do we get? We start time distance away from the EMA 5, which is the first step. So we have 1 candle, 2 candles, 3, 4, 5 candles away from the EMA 5, right? So 15 times 5 is 75 minutes. So that's an hour and 15 minutes time distance away. With this strategy, we are literally only betting that the price is going to go back to the EMA 5, right? Why we can make so much money off this is because with zero DTE contracts, the later on through the day it gets, the more volatile it is due to theta decay, right? Right here, I'll draw an arrow. Right here, you see that we have a lower ATR4 touch, meaning that it is very underbought right now, meaning that the stock price is low, but that's not reflecting the true price of the stock, right? So with having an hour and 15 minutes away from the EMA 5 and that lower ATR4 touch and the trend reversal change, because we retested the EMA 20, so I would have got right into this play as soon as we had, like we said, we had an hour and 15 minutes away from the EMA 5, right? We have this lower ATR4 touch right here. And then the last thing is the trend channel break, and we have that as soon as we hit this EMA 20, right? So we would have bought our play in here, and we would have sold as soon as we hit the EMA 5. So as you can see, that's only a 0.50% change of price, but off of this play, I made 19.4%. And how long did it take? 15, 30, 45. We're in this play for 45 minutes to an hour, and we got out right at lunchtime, right? The only other thing I'd say we really need to be careful of with the strategy is we do not really want to get into plays after 12. I'm not saying if you're in a play, you don't want to, you want to just sell automatically. That's not what I'm saying. But look what happens every day around noon. So right here, noon hits, right? See how we're very mundane volume for the rest of the day? If we look at the big price jumps with SPY, look at this, 945, market open, now it's moving. As soon as 12 o'clock hits, see how we're not really moving a whole lot? And with zero DT contracts, the theta will absolutely destroy you. So, if your theta is 31 cents, right? By 2 o'clock, your contract's going to be pretty much worthless because when you're trading options, somebody has to buy your contract in order for you to make money off of it. That's really all I'm looking for in this strategy. If you guys would like, you guys can join my Discord. I post my plays live, and I can continue to keep making videos, do technical analysis if your choice, and y'all have a good day.